Hello students, in this video we learn about the journal entries. So in the previous video we had learned about the golden rules, then we learned about the journal entries, like why are journal entries done, then the types of journal entries, and then we have learned about the common mistakes. Now here we'll learn the actual journal entries. Okay, so by the end of the video, you will be able to classify accounts into personal, real, nominal categories. You will be able to apply the golden rules that we have learned. Then we'll draft the correct journal entries. Here it is 16, but then I added more journal entries. Okay, because that time I had forgotten about those. Okay, then I remembered and then I added those. Okay, then we'll learn the logic behind each debit credit, okay, which we have done already, but here we'll do it again in detail. And then finally we'll learn all the journal entries. Okay, not ledger posting will not be in this video. Okay, now we'll learn about the golden rules. Not learn, we'll just revise it. Okay, the first golden rule that we learned was about personal accounts. What are personal accounts? Personal accounts are the people and the entities. Okay, so Anandita's account, or Anandita the Tutor account, or whatever. Okay, so those are individual accounts. Okay, then we have learned about the representative personal accounts, that is outstanding expenses, outstanding incomes, prepaid expenses, prepaid incomes. Okay, so those are all personal accounts. What is the rule for that? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Second one is real account. Okay, what are the real accounts? It are assets that the business owns. Okay, it can be tangible like the furniture, machinery. It can be intangible, that is you cannot touch those assets. Okay, so it can be goodwill. Okay, it is debit what comes in, credit what goes out. And the last one is nominal account, all the incomes, gains, expenses, losses. Okay, incomes, you receive commission, gains, you pay your electricity bill, you pay your rent. Okay, debit all in expenses, and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Okay, then we'll start with the actual journal entries. So which account will be debiting and which account will be crediting. Okay, what is the reason behind debiting and crediting those, and the actual journal entry will be learning. Okay, so first one, introduce capital, or you commence your business. Okay, so that same journal entry in both the cases. Okay, so your cash will be debited and your capital will be credited. Now why your cash will be credited? Because it's a real account, and real account says debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Cash is coming in the business, right? And capital is a personal account. According to personal account, whatever goes out of the business, whoever is a giver, that will be credited. Okay, so your journal entry will be cash account debit to capital account. Okay, then second one is deposit cash in bank. Now I had some cash, say rupees 10,000, and I was afraid that the thief someday he will break into my house and steal that 10,000 rupees. So what I do, I go in the bank, I deposit that 10,000, those 10,000 rupees in the bank account. So I have cash now? No, right? So cash is going out basically of the business. It's a real account, right? So it will be credited. And bank also is a real account. And now if something is going out, something needs to come in the business, something cash account I credited, right? So something needs to be debited now, so bank account will be debited. Why? Because bank account is coming in the business. Okay, for that I opened my bank account. Okay, so I get a new asset in my business, so it will be debited and cash will be credited. So my journal entry will be bank account debit to cash account rupees 10,000. Understood? Now third journal entry will be withdraw cash from bank. Now in the second example, deposit cash in the bank. I had cash, I went in the bank, I deposited it. Okay, so I no more have cash in that second example. Okay, instead I opened a bank account. Okay, so my bank account was coming in the business, that asset was coming in the business. Now I withdraw cash from the bank. Okay, so the same entry will be opposite. I had debited bank account. Okay, now I will credit it, and I had credited my cash account. Now in this case I will debit it. Okay, the fourth example now, buy asset for cash. So if any asset I am buying, so that asset will come in the business. Okay, it's a real account, right? So it will be debited. And my cash, I will of course buy that asset with some cash or using my bank account. So that will be credited. Okay, because it is going out of the business. Okay, so for example, say I purchased an asset, say furniture. So my furniture is coming in the business. Furniture account will be debited with what I bought the furniture using my cash. So cash account will be credited. Okay, if cash is not there, instead there is bank, so bank will be credited. So my journal entry in that case will be furniture account debit to bank account. Okay, now we'll sell the asset. Say, okay, so that buy asset for cash, the same journal entry will be doing it ulta. Okay, so cash account we are credited there, now we'll be debiting it. Furniture account we had debited, now we'll be crediting it. Okay, and again this 6 and 7 journal entry which I said was cash account. Instead of cash account, if there is bank account, we'll replace that cash with bank. Okay, so in the previous example we had bought furniture using cash. Okay, now we are purchasing the same account, not with cash but with bank account. Okay, so say I used my debit card or credit card, so my bank account will be credited. Okay, and sale or sold asset via bank. Okay, so that same journal entry I'll be posting it ulta. Okay, so whatever I had debited, it will be credited. Whatever I had credited, it will be debited. So in this case, bank account will be debited to furniture account. Okay, now whenever first of all, whenever you record your journal entries, you write bank account debit. Okay, so debit word is used, but when you credit, you never use credit word. Okay, you use to. Okay, and I know tally is not there in 11th standard, it is in 12th standard for those who have taken IT, for them. Okay, so in tally you will be learning, so there is to and buy, and there is debit and credit format. So to and buy will be like, no, this bank account I have debited it. Okay, so that will be buy, and to is my credit. Okay, and if you all are using debit credit format, then bank account will be debited, furniture account will be credited. Okay, this is just for information. In detail we'll learn it in the next year. Okay, those who have taken IT. Now 8th entry that we'll be learning is paid expenses. So expense is a nominal account, and what did I pay the expense with the help of? I paid it with the help of cash or my bank account. So expense is a nominal account, cash and bank both are real accounts. Okay, so my expense I will be debiting it, and my cash or bank whatever I have used to pay the expense will be credited. Why? Because it is going out of the business. Then will be received money. Okay, so cash account or the bank account is coming in the business, so it will be debited. I received money, that is my income, so it is a nominal account. Okay, so it will be credited. So my journal entry will be cash account debit to commission account. Say commission is an income, so commission account will be credited. Okay, then 10th entry will be bought goods for cash. So here, whenever you are buying goods or selling goods, your goods will never be used. Okay, your purchases and your sales will come in action. So purchases and sales are both nominal accounts. Okay, so nominal account, if it's a purchase, it's an expense. So if it's an expense, you are going to debit it. And you purchased the goods with the help of cash, so your cash will be, just a second, there's some mistake, I'll return back. Okay, so that was a typing error that I had done, sorry. uh, so my purchases will be nominal account. Okay, and it's an expense, therefore it will be debited. And with what I purchased the goods, I purchased the goods with the help of cash. Cash is a real account, is going out of the business, so it will be credited. Okay, so my journal entry will be purchase account debit to cash account. Now in the next example, we are buying the goods but on credit. Okay, so if I'm buying on credit, I have not paid the cash. Okay, so instead the name of the supplier will come. Okay, so my journal entry will be same, but instead of cash or bank, the name of the supplier. Okay, so my journal entry will be purchases account debit to supplier account. Okay, now sold goods for cash. Now I'm selling goods, so selling is an sales is an nominal is a nominal account. Okay, and it's an income, so it will be credited. And what did I receive when I sold the goods? I received cash, so cash is coming in the business, therefore it will be debited. And my sales, since it's an income and it's a nominal account, it will be credited. So my journal entry will be cash account debit to sales account. Next will be same thing. Okay, but here again we have sold the goods on credit, so I have not received the money. Okay, I have not received the cash, so I will uh, write the customer's name. Okay, and the customer is who? He is a debtor. Okay, so debtor is a personal account, debit the receiver. Okay, so who is receiving the goods? The customer is receiving the goods, that is the debtor is receiving the goods, therefore his account will be debited. And sales is an income. Okay, it's a nominal account. Okay, therefore it will be credited. Next one is depreciate asset. Now what is depreciation? uh, say I have a machinery. Okay, so my machinery, it will not be in the same condition for years and years. Someday it will deteriorate. Okay, someday it will stop working, or it will start giving me less produce. So a few years back I had bought a machinery, and that time used to give me 1000 units ka produce, but now it is giving me only 800 units ka produce. So 200 units has been depreciated. Okay, so it's a loss for me. Okay, my business is incurring loss. So loss is a nominal account. Since it's a loss, it will be uh, debited. And my asset, that is reducing, right? Okay, 10,000 का 800 हो रहा है, so 200 का sorry 1000 का 800 हो रहा है, so 200 का loss is happening, that is we'll consider it as my asset is going out. Okay, 200 units से, so that will be credited. Okay, so my journal entry will be depreciation account debit to machinery. नाउ एसेट अप्रिशिएशन. अभी डिप्रिशिएट मतलब क्या, कम हो रहा था. अप्रिशिएट मीन्स in this case it will increase. Remember one thing, appreciation will happen only in the case of land, piece of land. Okay, आज एक piece of land was costing rupees 90 lakhs. Okay, next year that same piece of land will cost 1 crore. Okay, land is only one and only asset that appreciates. Okay, So here the value increases, therefore asset is coming in the business, okay, so therefore it will be debited. And appreciation, that is your income, it will be credited. Why? Because it's a nominal account. So land account will be debited to appreciation account. Then drawings. So what are drawings? I had told when I had taught about the terminologies, okay, that time I had told you all what are drawings. So if I have a business, say a grocery store, and I have chocolates, okay, one day I was craving for chocolate, then I ate a chocolate. So I used my capital, okay, so those are the drawings. So drawings is a personal account. Why? Because uh, say for example, I have two partners in my business. So one of the partners use doesn't use the goods in the grocery store. So is he drawing anything from the business? No, right? Okay, who is drawing? I am drawing. I ate the chocolate. So that is a personal account, okay. And say, it will be debited, okay. Why? Because my capital is reducing, okay. Capital is reducing means it's going out of the business, right? And cash or bank account, it will go out directly, indirectly, okay, in the form of cash, okay, so that will be credited. Okay, this I know you all not understand this journal entry, okay. If you all are not understanding, then you all can ask me in the comment section, okay. Or best way, uh, uh, wrote memorize this journal entry, okay. This is the only journal entry that might feel difficult for you, okay. Then only last two entries are remaining, and then we'll wind up with the lecture. So here you received money from the debtor, okay. So uh, in the previous example we had seen that you all sold the goods, okay, but on credit. So you had not received the money, but now you are receiving that money. So who is the giver? Your customer. Whoever paid, he will be the giver, therefore his account will be credited, okay. And what is coming in the business? Cash is coming in, so cash account will be debited. So your journal entry will be cash account debit to customer account, and the last entry will be paid money to the creditor. So supplier account will be debited. Why? Because I am paying the money, okay. So uh, yeah, the supplier is receiving the money, so his account will be debited. So supplier account is a personal account, okay. Debit the receiver. And what is going out of the business? Cash is going out of the business, so it will be credited. So my journal entry will be supplier account debit to cash account, okay. So these were all the journal entries that we have learned. If you all have any doubts, please ask me in the comment section, okay. I am ready, always ready to answer your doubts, okay. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe.